For all die-hard petrolheads, the ultimate dream is to own the most amazing collection of fast cars. However, with their hefty price tags, these amazing, exotic supercars will always be out of reach to the average car nut. But if you look around the second-hand market, you'll be surprised at the unbelievable supercars and legends you can find for a relative bargain. I'm Ash Robertson from MANthoughts, and this is 10 amazing cars you can buy for under £40,000. Number 10, the Aston Martin DB9. No car maker is more synonymous around the world with a movie series quite like Aston Martin and James Bond. No matter which model of Aston Martin, when people see one they instantly think of 007. Despite never being used in a James Bond film, one of the most popular and instantly recognisable is of course the Aston Martin DB9. When brand new, the DB9 would set you back a cool £125,000. Now a 12-year-old Aston Martin DB9 with a 6-litre V12 engine, a top speed of 190 mph and 0 to 60 in just 4.6 seconds will cost you just over £30,000. And if you fancy a DB9 Volante, that comes in our budget too. Number 9, the Chevrolet Corvette. As American as the Statue of Liberty, Bruce Springsteen or a humongous McDonald's, the Chevy Corvette is one of the biggest and best supercars to come out of the States. The Vette is still relatively new on UK soil, debuting in 1997, with General Motors deeming it too brash and loud for UK car buyers. However, the Corvette has defied the rather outdated stereotype of American supercars, with every next version further proving its place among the supercar greats. In 2007, the 6-litre V8 Corvette C6 would cost you just over £60,000 and would be good enough for almost 190 mph. Uncle Sam's Speed Machine will cost you just over a third of that at around £20,000. Number 8, the Audi R8. If pretending to be a suave British spy isn't your thing, the Audi R8 gives you the chance to become a superhero with a second-hand car. What better way to debut your first ever supercar than giving it to Iron Man to drive, immortalising it forever not just with film fans, but comic book and superhero aficionados. The R8 was destined for great things, combining stunning good looks with Audi's storied heritage in racing, with their success in World Rally and in sports car racing. Carrying the famous Quattro name, which is more than just a posh way to say all-wheel drive, but paying homage to its motorsport pedigree, the original Audi R8 4.2 V8 would cost you £86,000. Now Iron Man's ride can be yours for less than half of that, at around £40,000. Number 7, the Aston Martin DB7. The second Aston Martin on our list, the DB7 broke cover at the 1993 Geneva Motor Show and was in production until 2004, becoming at the time the most produced Aston Martin ever. The DB7 however started off life as the new F-Type, Jaguar's successor to their mesmerising E-Type from the 60s. However, after challenges, the project was cancelled and picked up by Aston Martin, and the incredible DB7 was born. It began the next chapter in Aston Martin's design, which can be seen all the way through modern day Astons, including the new DB11. Aston Martin DB7s are available now for the same price as your average family hatchback, but if you're looking for something really special, the DB7 Vantage, introduced in 1997 with a stunning 5.9 litre V12 engine producing 420 brake horsepower, can be yours for just £30,000. Number 6, the Lancia Delta Integrale. Despite a terrible reputation that ultimately saw its demise in the UK, Lancia holds a special place in the heart of many petrolheads, arguably because of their dominance in the World Rally Championship, capturing 6 consecutive constructors' titles between 1987 and 1992. At the heart of that dominance was the Lancia Delta, one of the most successful rally cars ever made, adding 4 World Drivers' Championships to its glory. It's this amazing legacy which has given the Delta legend status. And now you can own your own piece of history, the amazing Lancia Delta Integrale HF. With an 8-valve 2-litre engine producing 185 brake horsepower in traditional left-hand drive, it's yours for an absolute bargain of £15,000. Molto bella, as the Italians would say. Number 5, the Bentley Continental GT. So far you've been able to become the world's most famous spy and the coolest superhero too, with a second-hand car. The Bentley Continental GT allows you to live the life of a professional football player, but without the massive salary. Wayne Rooney, Jamie Vardy, John Terry, and of course who can forget Mario Balotelli, have all owned or own a Continental. Forgetting the footballer image, the Bentley Continental is the ultimate luxury supercar, with exquisitely crafted interiors and premium aesthetics. And of course we can't forget the massive W12 6-litre twin-turbo engine up front, making the Continental just at home in the fast lane as it is in Saint-Tropez. The magnificent Continental GT can be yours for a steal at just £20,000. Number 4, the Aston Martin V8 Vantage. Our third and final Aston Martin carries the famous Vantage moniker, which in previous years has been placed on their high-performance models. However, the V8 Vantage, launched in 2005, began the switch towards their most agile, sportiest cars carrying the famous name. Combining stunning good looks, an epic sound and tons of character, an Aston Martin V8 Vantage, with, as the name suggests, a 4.3 litre V8 engine, can reach 180 miles an hour and be yours for just short of £30,000. Number 3, the Honda NSX. When Honda decided to make a new two-seater sports car to rival Ferrari, they certainly didn't do things by halves. The NSX featured a revolutionary all-aluminium body, astonishing mechanics, and was developed by arguably the greatest F1 driver of all time, Ayrton Senna. They created a practical, fast car that was expertly engineered and endlessly reliable. If that's not a good enough reason to buy one second-hand, just watch this clip of Senna bossing it around Suzuka. Now, buying one won't make you drive like the legend, but you can sure say you drive a car developed by him. For around £35,000, this groundbreaking car could be yours. Number 2, the Porsche 911. For many car fans, when they think of a high-performance, agile and sporty coupe, their minds go straight to the 911. With a 50-year legacy, countless victories across all motorsport, and a number of motoring awards, it's not hard to see why. Highly stable thanks to an intelligent four-wheel drive system and the smart marriage of both technical and engineering excellence, the 911 is biblically quick. If you're looking for the ultimate thrill, you can find 911 turbos from the turn of the millennium at just short of £40,000. However, if you're looking for something a tad newer, you can find 7-year-old versions of the as impressive 911 Carrera 4S, just scraping in under our £40,000 budget. And number 1, the Nissan GTR. When it was launched a decade ago, the Nissan GTR stunned the motoring world, becoming quickly regarded by motoring journalists, fans and gearheads as the ultimate driver's car. Much like the original NSX, the GTR was designed to battle the 911 in both performance and practicality at a substantially lower price point, and that it certainly did, receiving critical acclaim the world over and becoming the benchmark all sports cars were measured against. A quick search on the second-hand market and you can find a GTR Black Edition with enhanced styling and a 3.8 litre twin-turbo V6 for £35,000, under half its brand new price. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and tell us down below your favourite from our list and your all-time dream car. Until next time, I've been Ash Robertson and this is MANthoughts.